Enter the Gungeon is a bullet hell dungeon crawler type game that has you, the player, play as multiple characters that have their own quirks and perks. Hey, that rhymed. So first of all, let me talk about the story of the game. Enter the Gungeon is a gunfight dungeon crawler following a band of misfits seeking to shoot, loot, dodge roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the gun that can kill the past. Now I'd be lying if I said I've experienced everything this game has to offer, but in my 50 hours of gameplay I can truly admit that this is hands down one of the best bullet hell games I've ever played. It's right up there with games like Just Shapes and Beats, which I will also be doing a video on very soon. Need evidence as to why I and many others enjoy this game so much? Well, in that case, I'm glad you asked. In this short video, I'll be going over a few subjects that truly make this game shine. Question: what would a dungeon crawler be without its enemies? Probably not a dungeon crawler. Enter the Gungeon has a huge amount of varying enemies, ranging from your typical bullet shell, to snakes, to the wall, to a dragon, or as the game calls it, a dragon. I see what you did there. The enemies all have a different variety of attacks too, which spice up the gameplay from time to time, but by no means is this game a cakewalk. Sometimes the screen can get overwhelmed with bullets and all sorts of enemies, but you must use one of your trusty blanks. It would be morally incorrect for me to not talk about the abundance of quests and NPCs you can meet during your travels along the dungeon. There's many characters to meet and save. Once you save them from being locked up, you can meet them again in the safe house type area that you start off in. Some NPCs are very useful, like the shopkeeper that allows you to buy new weapons and items that could show up in your next run. How useful. Some NPCs give you quests or minigames such as this bullet bouncing game that I'm really terrible at. But it's fun nonetheless. With a title such as itself, you would expect the game to have a lot of guns. Well, it does. I don't know what else he expected me to say. Anyhow, to say the guns in this game are expansive would be an understatement. Take for example the humble pea shooter that shoots out, well, peas. To the lowercase r that literally shoots out the word bullet. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but it's a fun kind of weird. I mean, what do you expect? The enemies in this game are literally walking gun shells. The amount of weapons and items in this game would take me so long to talk about in just one video. I've nowhere near scratched the surface of what this game is, and I totally recommend you pick it up and experience it for yourself if you haven't already. I recommend watching this video because I know it helped me out so much, and it goes more into depth about the secrets that the Gungeon holds. That's all for now, thanks for watching. On a personal note, I know this video has its flaws, but it's my first voiceover, so please have mercy on that. I want to thank you all if you stayed until the very end of this video, because it truly shows that you are interested in my content. The first person to comment dragon will get a pin. Thanks again.